Hello, dear students. I am Dr. Mahesh Naik S. In this class, we discuss a reply letter to a letter of enquiry. That means we have already written a letter. We means here the person who wants to buy some material or goods or things or items has written a letter to the distributor or wholesaler or a factory or a supplier inquiring about some details he or she wants about the things he or she wants to buy or purchase. So after receiving that letter and after reading that letter, the supplier, is writing this letter. The wholesaler is writing this letter. That is what is called reply letter. And this is class 2 regarding enquiries. This uh, lesson or this session or this video is prepared based on the information contained in the book Business Communication in English workbook. Just as I said in the last class, we discussed writing an enquiry letter in business. We saw or we learned the meaning of an enquiry letter. We also discussed in detail the contents of an enquiry letter. At the same time, we analyzed the format of an enquiry letter. So all this we did in the last class. From this lesson or from this class or video or session, okay, so the students, this is the class which aims to enable the students to understand the contents of the letter of reply to an enquiry. That means here the students will understand the contents of a letter of reply to an enquiry. The second objective is to enhance their knowledge on the steps or methods to be followed for a letter of reply to an inquiry. Okay, the steps or methods involved in writing a letter of reply to an inquiry. The third and the last objective of this class is to make you know how to prepare a letter of reply to an inquiry. Okay, these are the three objectives kept in mind while preparing this class. Right, a wholesaler or a company or a factory is pleased with the letter of enquiry sent by a purchaser or a buyer. Then this wholesaler or a company or a factory or a supplier writes a reply to the from addressee, that means the buyer, okay, the buyer of the letter of enquiry. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಒಬ್ಬ ಬೈಯರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಖರೀದಿದಾರನು ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲವು ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಆ ಪತ್ರ ತಲುಪಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಲ್ಸೇಲರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕಂಪನಿ ಈ ಖರೀದಿದಾರನಿಗೆ ಬರೀತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪತ್ರ ಇದು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ. A reply letter contains information about the details asked in the enquiry letter. Yes, in the enquiry letter, the buyer had already asked the details he or she wants to know to buy particular goods or things. So this reply letter contains information regarding that letter. Dear students, now we have come to the practical part of writing a reply letter to the enquiry letter. Yeah, same as we discussed in the last class, the format, okay, it remains the same. So telephone, below that fax, here in the middle is a web, here email and mobile, right? So here, okay, this is the telephone number. Whose telephone number is this? So this is the telephone number of this from addressee. That means you can remember in the last class, okay, when we discussed letter of inquiry, this was the to address. And the letter of inquiry ನಾವು ಬರೆದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ರು ಈ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಟು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈ ಟು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ತೇಜ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದು ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ನಾವು Now, okay, so the to addressee has become the from addressee here. And these numbers, okay, the number, the website, the email, all these are related to this from address. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರು ಅಥವಾ ಈ ವೆಬ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು ಅಥವಾ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಇವರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದು ರೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಓಕೆ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. So this is the okay, beginning of the format. All these details should be there while you write a letter in your test or examination, or of course for other purposes. The from address, as it is the first line, that means the name of the company is capital letters, then the other details of the address, okay, with the pin code. Then reference, okay, reference number. Find ACLH, write A from Arya, C from companies, L from limited, H from first pet. Okay, fine. This is number in the register of the from address, and this is the year, right? And here a space is given. Of course, after from address, a space. You know it very well from the first letter. Yeah, the date is written here. Then to address, yeah, so just I said you this is this was the from address in the first letter. ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪತ್ರವನ್ನು ಬರೆದ್ರಿಂದ ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಟು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್. ಆಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್, ಅದರ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಪಿನ್ ಕೋಡ್, ದೆನ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್, ಡಿಯರ್ ಸರ್, punctuation, comma, space, subject. Yes. So here, this is a reply to enquiry for catalog and price list. In the last letter, that means first letter, in the first letter, uh, actually, okay, this from address, these people of this company had asked to send catalog and price list. ಕೆಟ್ಲಾಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ತೇಜ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ನವರು. ಸೊ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈಗ ಇವರು ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆರ್ಯ ಕಂಪನಿಯವರು, ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಫಾರ್ ಕೆಟ್ಲಾಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್. Now body of the letter. Okay, we have come to the body of the letter. Let us see, okay, how a body of the letter to a reply a letter to a letter of enquiry. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿಗೆ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ರಿಪ್ಲೈಟರ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಹೇಗಿರಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಇದು. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಎ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಟು ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ. Thank you for your enquiry, letter of 18 December 2020. Okay, in the first letter, this date we had mentioned. Mother letter ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಡೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. We are pleased with your interest in our wrist watches. With great pleasure, we are sending you the following details for your perusal. Okay, so for your consideration, they are writing, they are sending these details. Yes, so which are these details? So these details were asked in the first letter. ಮೊದಲ ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಅಂತ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಆ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇವರು ಆ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. This letter contains detailed list of price with model numbers. Yes, we allow discount of 12% for watches bought on cash basis. That means they had asked for discount if any. Discount ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ತಿಳಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ yes, the discount 12% ಇದೆ. All models of our watches are guaranteed for 2 years. Okay, 2 years guarantee. They had asked for a guarantee or warranty facility. They have 2 years guarantee. Payment can be made either in cash or by DD, yes, mode of payment. Mode of payment they had asked in the first letter. Here they are telling either in cash or by DD. Items will be sent through any transportation you suggest. Yes, transportation. They had asked how do you send the goods. ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಜೆಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದು ಸೂಚಿಸ್ತೀರೋ ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಡೆಲಿವರಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. Payment has to be made within 30 days of delivery of items. Of course, this detail was not asked. ಈ detail first letter ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Payment has to be made within 30 days of delivery of items. If you need any further information, ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ we shall be pleased to provide the same. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಗತ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನೀಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. We hope that you will find our watches attractive and place your valued order with us. Right? So this is the body of the letter. Then to the regular format. Yes, we have finished the body of the letter. Then thank you, full stop, space, yours faithfully. Of course, no apostrophe here, apostrophe illa irbardu, faithfully, comma, signature. That means you have to put a signature when you write this letter, this kind of letter in your examination. Then name of this sign, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ನೇಮನ್ನು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Then the position of this signing, proprietor or sales manager. Okay, as it depends on the position. Okay, dear students, that was the model of reply letter to enquiry. Right, what are the learning outcomes of this class? The students know the contents of a reply letter to enquiry. Now you know ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ what are the contents of a reply letter to enquiry. You know the steps or method of writing a reply letter to enquiry. Okay, now you understand the methods or steps involved in writing a reply letter to enquiry letter. And now you can prepare a reply letter to enquiry on your own. Now you are able to write a reply letter on your own. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಲೆಟರ್ನ ಬರೀರಿ ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್. Fine, dear students, we have come to the multiple choice question slides, and let us see one by one. Of course, we have 5 questions, and these questions tell us how much we have understood ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಲೆಟರ್ ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ. ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಲೆಟರ್ ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈ 5 ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತವೆ. ಎ ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಇಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಇಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಬೈ ಎ ರಿಟೇಲರ್ ಟು ಎ ಹೋಲ್ಸೇಲರ್, ಎ ಹೋಲ್ಸೇಲರ್ ಟು ಎ ರಿಟೇಲರ್, ಎ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಮನ್ ಆರ್ ವುಮನ್ ಟು ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಆಲ್ ದ ಅಬೌವ್. Yes, this is the reply letter to enquiry letter. Okay, enquiry letter ಗೆ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಯಾರು ಬರೀತಾರೆ? Yes, think, keep the answer with you and check your answer. Yes, B, a wholesaler writes a reply to a retailer. Second question, a reply letter to enquiry is written. Okay, let us see the options. After placing a purchase order, before placing a purchase order, after receiving a letter of enquiry, before receiving a letter of enquiry. Yes, look at the answer, think. Yes, ready with your answer and compare your answer. See, after receiving a letter of enquiry. Good. Which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? Right, we have, right expressions. Yours faithfully, yours faithfully. Yes, my dear students, here you have to focus on the punctuations used. Punctuations, yours faithfully, Yours faithfully. Yes, all the four options are yours faithfully, but you have to decide which one is correct depending on the punctuation we use in yours faithfully while writing a letter, of course. Right? Good. Now check your answer. See, yes, yours faithfully, no apostrophe, and here comma should come. Comma should come, no apostrophe should be put. Fourth one, which of the following punctuation mark does come after thank you? After thank you, which of the four punctuation marks come? A, D, C, and D. Yes, which one we put after writing thank you? Which punctuation mark of these four? Right? Now the answer is coming for you. B, yes, full stop. After thank you, we use full stop. The last question, dear students. To, to address. To address in a reply letter to enquiry generally comes at dash. Okay, the letter. To address. Reply letter. Right side, left side, middle, anywhere. Yes, to address in a reply letter to enquiry. Yes, dear students, you are right. And here is your answer. Yes, left side. To address comes at left side, from address in the middle. Okay, dear students. So these are the five questions for you. And now let us look at the reference. Yes, Board of Editors, the text Business Communication in English. Okay, it's workbook. Orient Black Swan, Hyderabad, prescribed by Davangere University. This book is used as a reference to prepare this class. Okay, dear students, I hope you have understood how to write a reply letter to a enquiry letter, and this is time to say you thank you until we meet next. Keep learning. Okay, dear students. So we will be meeting in the next class with another letter. Until then, bye bye.